Sunny, and today's video is gonna be all about one of my favorite topics in life, which is shoes. Today, we're gonna be doing part shoe unboxing, part shoe gadget testing. I did a video all about buying and trying like extreme vintage shoes. Do you guys remember that video? It's been quite a long time ago now, or maybe just last year. I don't know. What is time? So for about like the past year, anytime I buy shoes, I feel like I'm mostly buying used vintage shoes or Crocs. There's seemingly nothing in between that for me. Through buying and searching for vintage shoes, I discovered that I think I have a favorite vintage shoe brand. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Lucchini or like Liucci or like something else. I don't know. I don't even know if this brand honestly still exists, but it seems like in the 90s. I don't think that they're late 80s. I think that they're 90s. God, I'm coming here, you guys, and I really don't know anything. I don't know what I like. I don't know what the shoes are called. I don't know where they're from, and I don't know when they're from. I think that these shoes are from the 90s. I swear they made some of the most amazing looking shoes. They almost look like tie-dye, or like when I first saw them, I thought that they, and I know this might sound dumb, but I thought that they were like thermochromatic. It's kind of like mood ring technology. Like when you touch it, it responds to your body temperature and stuff. So I'm sure I'm inserting a clip of these shoes that I have that are like that. That's my very first pair that I got from this brand, and I love them so much. I feel like it just like spawned a new passion in me to collect this type of shoe. It's pretty rare, at least like finding the kind that I like, it's pretty rare. I don't find them that often. It's a totally rare experience when I can find a type of shoe that I'm looking for that actually fits me. So in walked these shoes in my life, and I found these on Poshmark, and they're like in this Russell's Western Wear box. But I saw these and I had to have them. I had to find a way to hopefully make them work. And I don't remember if they're a size 8.5 or a size 9. I am a size 7. And definitely there's been a lot of times in my life where I'll buy like a shoe one size up, and normally I'll just wear like 1 or 2 pairs of boot socks. It's so weird too, because I feel like when I first started YouTube and I first started doing shoe unboxing videos, I was always a size 7.5, and then like my foot shrunk. I literally don't even understand, because now I'm always like a true size 7 in every brand. I can't wear a 7.5, only a 7. I don't know what's going on. I lost a half of a size of a foot somewhere. Buying these shoes in this size that I know is way too big for me, way too big for me, can only probably be described as really stupid. Let's go ahead and unbox them. Oh my God, they look amazing. I wish I was showing you. I wish you can see what I see. Wow. Oh my God, they look amazing. Here they are. They look like lava shoe. Oh God, size 9. Size 9. What was I thinking? Honestly, what was I thinking? So let me go ahead and unzip them, and oh, there's something in this shoe. What is this? Here we are. So they are a reddish orange. I would call this more red. I'm not sure what color they're coming through on camera. Wow. And they have these like flower power, almost like, you know, can I call these like Austin Powers shoes? I love these kind of like, you know, almost like hippie-esque like 60s flowers. You know how like in every decade, I feel like fashion is always recycling itself. Like I feel like there was a lot of trends that I felt like growing up in the 90s that seemed very like 60s to me. Like I remember like bell bottoms made a huge comeback, and like happy faces, which maybe happy faces was like more of a 70s thing, but I don't know. I just remember having that conversation with my parents, and I was always like, wow, y'all must have had such cool fashion, right? Wasn't there a lot of, like, I feel like there's a lot of stuff now that's being recycled from like the 70s, and I'm just waiting for the 80s to make a comeback, because then I feel like it will be my time to shine with my crimped hair and my music taste. Okay, so they do look like they are in really good vintage condition. Like, look at this. Ooh, there's dust in there. But other than that, I feel like this is like a new looking pair of shoes. Like, look at the inside. Wow. Look at the sole. Wow. Like, I feel like you can see like very minimal wear. Like, I feel like this was like a weird shoe in somebody's closet that they wore to a costume party one time or something and then never touched them after that. I wonder how expensive these shoes were when they were new. Do you ever wonder things like that? The other brand that I like a lot is El Dante's, or like I had a pair of LEI, which I think was like sold at Sears when I was a kid. And I feel like those are like so expensive now. Like if you try and look up a pair of LEI shoes, they're like $300. And I should have kept mine, but I literally I had a pair of black chunky LEI heels and I wore them until I literally was taping the heel. Like I had a friend in high school and we would constantly repair our shoes by like taping them back together with like masking tape and then drawing and writing all over the masking tape. Anyway, it was amazing times. So let me see. I don't even know if I can get this camera any lower. Luckily, I've got a trampoline here behind me. You know what? I should not put these shoes on and then stand on a trampoline. Where is my mind? Can you see my foot? Can you see my foot in shoe? There you go. Honestly, you guys, I am more than pleasantly surprised. Like this is honestly somehow a functional fit for me. I really feel like I would just have to wear like one thick pair of socks in here and that I'd really be able to just get away with it. Cause I mean, I feel like I can like jump now with one shoe on. What the hell is wrong with me? I'm already feeling much better about this purchase because I literally was like reflecting on this earlier today and I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why would I buy a size 9 shoe? But honestly, I was most worried about this area, truthfully, because I feel like this is kind of where it's harder to make up for possibly like an incorrect size, you know, is like the leg. I don't know what is this called? Is this a calf? Because this is a thigh. What is this? I somehow didn't learn like 2nd grade anatomy. They feel great. They just feel like just a little sandy on the inside. But it kind of makes me wonder like what's up with that, you know? Is it because they're like old leather? Because leather over time definitely does shrink a little bit. And I have noticed some of my older pairs of shoes, like I can still fit in all of them, but some of them just don't feel that comfortable anymore because they've gotten like a little tight. I feel like they've shrunk a little. Anyway, okay, so that is wonderful. And I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys outside and we'll do like a full shoe unboxing experience. I'll do some jumps and stuff for you guys so you can see them in the daylight during the day. But makes the second part of this video like maybe kind of pointless, but we're gonna do it anyway because it's supposed to be a does this thing really work / shoe unboxing. I found a device called Make 'em Fit because I guess there's other people in the world that buy shoes knowingly that they're the wrong size. You can always buy something that's too big and still wear it, but you just can't buy too tight of shoes. There's just no fixing that. And trust me, I've tried. I once did buy a pair of shoes and they were just a little bit too tight. I think even you guys told me to fill Ziploc bags of water and shove it in the shoes and then put the shoes in the freezer. And then once the water like freezes, it's supposed to like force the shoe to expand. Has anybody ever tried that and made that work? It didn't work for me. They still did not fit at all, but they were so cool. Oh my God. They looked like oil paintings. These are from a brand called SHOOLEX, and I got 2 sizes because I honestly really thought that these shoes were just gonna be way too big. I feel like I've done a really bad job of explaining what this is supposed to be. They actually make 4 different sizes: small, medium, large, and extra large. I got the medium and the extra large. The medium is this yellow one and blue is extra large. They say the small size is best if you're wearing less than a half size bigger shoe. So like, I guess if you're kind of like in between sizes, you're not quite a 7 or a 7.5, let's say, you could get a small one of these and supposedly it would make it a perfect fit. They say medium is best for half size bigger shoe. Large is best for one whole size bigger. So if I'm a size 7 and I'm trying to fit in a size 8. And then they say extra large is best for 2 sizes larger shoes. So I definitely thought that I was gonna be needing these XLs to take a pair of shoes from a 9 to a 7. So let's open them up because I honestly think that they're just shoe squishies, you guys. That's what they are. Oh my God. Who did this at home? Who had squishies and had shoes that didn't fit and then made them fit by putting squishies in the shoes? I thought that maybe they were gonna be like insoles or something and we were gonna have to trim them down. Look at this. It's just a slow rising squishy, you guys. Oh my, actually it's a fast rising squishy. It's a squishy. Ooh. The XLs are like a lot squishier. I guess that makes sense. But honestly, the mediums are softer. Like, it's so weird. It's like a higher quality squishy and a lower quality squishy in the world of squishies. I really didn't think about how I wasn't gonna be able to show you guys me like inserting these into the shoes. I didn't think this out much, you guys. I've been wanting to do shoe hauls forever and I just kind of forgot how I used to do them. But basically, you just shove the squishy right at the toe of the shoe. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like right now, I feel like it's not really too much doing anything. I really feel like it's because it feels like it's honestly the correct size right here in my ankle. And I feel like that's why I feel like I could just comfortably get away with these. Cause now that I have this thing in there, I am realizing how large the shoe is on my foot. Honestly, when I have the yellow thing in there, it feels like my toes are just barely kissing the little yellow squishy. Like it doesn't really feel like my toes are like pushing into this. Do you know what I mean? So good news is I actually think I can test these out. So I'm gonna put this blue one in this other shoe and then try this on. Let's see here. These are kind of tricky to like put on. Okay, oh, that's kind of weird. My toes are actually fully pressing into the blue squishy over here in this shoe. I don't know, it's so weird how it feels like it's both making a difference and no difference at all at the same time. How is that possible? You know what's also so weird? Is I thought once I put the yellow one on, right, and then I put the blue one on, I thought that my toes would really be pressing into the blue one, but they're not. It's so weird. It almost feels like my foot is like pushing against these two things in the toe of the shoe equally. Does that make any sense? I don't know. These shoes are just really, they have a really wild fit. Oh, but that's kind of interesting. I'm like shaking it around and the shoe thing is not falling out of it. It's like actually in there, which I think is great because I feel like you could use these things and then, I mean, you can remove them obviously because they're not like adhered in there in any way. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like these are a much better alternative than like Dr. Scholl's or something where you potentially have to like stick something to the inside of the shoe, because I feel like whenever you try and like remove those, or like if you've ever had to remove the insole of your shoe out or something, like it'll like leave behind a sticky residue sometimes and stuff. And I feel like these you can put in and you can take out, and since you don't have to adhere them in any way, it's not gonna like damage the shoe in any way. I feel like I could wear these combined with socks and then I would probably have a perfect fit. I don't really know if it's like a super fair comparison or a super fair review because I'm not like putting these on and then like walking around for like 6 hours. I mean, I'm trying to think about how practical of a device this is, because how many people are really out there buying shoes in an incorrect size? I feel like this would be great if you were like, I don't know, doing theater or something and maybe you had like a specific pair of costume shoes shoes you were trying to fit into, or like, I don't know, you were maybe like a bridesmaid or something in a wedding party and there was shoes that didn't fit. I don't know, like why, you know, I feel like in most circumstances, people would just buy shoes that are the right size in the first place. And if a certain shoe didn't come in their size, they would just buy like a different make and model of shoe. But I don't know. I mean, maybe a lot of people are like me, and for whatever reason, like your foot seems to shrink. And so like I do have a lot of 7.5 shoes in my closet that I feel like I could put the mediums in, and maybe that would help make them fit just a little bit better. I mean, obviously they're only for like closed-toed shoes or tennis shoes or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of weird, right? Kind of weird. I'm just mostly glad that I feel like these are a practical fit for me, and I feel like even without these things, like I said, I could be able to wear them and get by. I maybe wouldn't want to wear them like all day and all night, or like if I was going like dancing or something, you know, maybe I wouldn't want to wear them like where I would be like jumping around or something. I don't know. But like if I was just going on a normal function and I was just gonna be like walking and then sitting, so like that's everything ever, I would comfortably wear these shoes even without anything. I would probably just literally wear one regular pair of socks and I would be okay. Anyway, you guys, today has been a wild and crazy shoe journey, and thank you for taking it with me. I did have a lot of fun. I'm so glad. You guys, I love these so much. I feel like this is my 3rd pair of Lucchini shoes now. I've got the really cool blue and green ones. No, I think this is my 4th pair. I've got a black pair, a kind of blue and yellow pair, a pair that is covered in comic strips, and now these. So I think this is my 4th pair, but I'm on the quest. I've seen these really cool ones where you just like slide your foot in them, and I think those would be super amazing to have. So anyway, the quest continues. Let me know if you miss shoe unboxing videos. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit the button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. I love you guys so much, and I will be back again very soon. Bye!